It's just a good time to be a Steelers fan right now. I was talking to my friend in London who's also a Steelers fan. Shout out to Big Mooney. But we're like, it's not an overreaction if we're saying the Steelers are definitely winning the Super Bowl off of one preseason game. It's totally not an overreaction or anything like that. But Calvin Austin being compared to a guy like Tyreek Hill actually isn't, in my opinion, because I watched a lot of track. I was the captain of the long distance track team, and I know when guys have a special ability to go from 0 to 100, and that's why they call Tyreek Hill the cheetah, right? He can just accelerate in the matter of seconds and he's gone. 80-yard touchdown just like that. What I saw from Calvin Austin in that first clip is something special. Just in the matter of 1.5 to 2 seconds, he's already dusted the defender, and he can slow down just to look back for the ball because he's ahead by a mile, right? Calvin Austin might actually take over the wide receiver 3 role at some point in the season. Now, Allen Robinson is a veteran. I think he's going to get his no matter what, and you have to respect what he's done in the league. But man, Calvin Austin looks scary. And you know, that year 1 injury was really just God's plan, because now he's much more built and filled out. His foot's probably stronger. He's probably faster. We know what Michael Jordan did when he injured his foot. He came back more explosive off the same foot. So if you think about it, that year 1 injury was really just a blessing in disguise. And I'm pretty sure Calvin Austin said the exact same thing in an interview or something along those lines. But I know a Bucs DB did get a good rep on him on a go route, but you got to realize that it's easier for these DBs to predict which routes certain guys are going to run because, well, it's preseason. You're not pulling out all the stops. It's more just simple route combinations. And of course, Calvin Austin, you could predict from a mile away what he's going to run if you know your personnel. So that to me isn't a big deal, because once he starts capitalizing off of guys being scared of his speed and getting beat deep, they're going to get beat inside. They're going to get beat for a little short stop routes. And, you know, he can just do all types of things to him with that over the top threat. Just like Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill had to learn how to be a better route runner because there was so much potential there. And Calvin Austin is already a very good route runner if you look at his tape. And that mixed with his beautiful stride and speed, it's funny because he actually runs more like a cheetah than Tyreek Hill. He's a long strider, but not the point. They're both super fast. Those two weapons that he has, put him in the slot, put him outside. You can do really anything you want with him. He's a super weapon. And with George Pickens and Deontay Johnson also being who they are, it's going to make it really tough on any defense to cover all 3 of those guys. And then you got Allen Robinson and Pat Freiermuth and Darnell Washington, and the list goes on and on and on. So yeah, it's going to be a really exciting year offensively for the Pittsburgh Steelers. But let me know what y'all think about Calvin Austin. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. And that is it from me on this one. Peace.